bad. Good.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, then welcome, and if you're a subscriber, thank you, and welcome back. As you can tell from the title, I want to help you to effectively shop for Black Friday. If you know me, or if you've watched my videos before, you'll know that I'm an advocate for sales. I love to get a little bargain, and I love when things are reduced. So I wanted to help you guys to get a little bargain on Black Friday and to save yourself some money. So before I start, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do click the subscribe button and click the notification bell. I was hoping to get to 300 subscribers by the end of the year, and I'm at 294. Every single one of you, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So it looks like I'm going to meet my little target that I set randomly. And also, if you do enjoy the video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. So I've been looking for some bargains for you all. I know that a lot of you like everything £5 just as much as I do. And with them, for Black Friday, when you buy 5 items, you get 1 item free. I was like, okay. Misguided have 50% off everything. Absolutely everything. French Connection and Dorothy Perkins have up to 50% off. You're welcome. Body Shop have 40% off in-store and online, but that's only for full price items. You're welcome again. Everybody needs their Body Shop body butters. They're amazing, and I always get them when they're on offer. So my first tip, if you're going in store, to make sure that you get there early. If you know that there's going to be a queue outside Next, which there typically is, be one of the first in the queue if you can. Try to get there as early as possible. You don't want to stroll into town, stroll into the store, and everything's gone. The TVs that went down from £6 to £2 have gone, which is impossible. The stereos have gone, and any major Black Friday offers and deals have already been purchased. You want to get there nice and early so that if there are any deals that you were interested in, you can be there to pick that up. My second tip, and this is something that I've recently started to do, not even just for Black Friday, I've started to do it with shopping in general, is to make sure that you make yourself a list, and not only just make a list of everything that you want to buy or everything that you feel like you need, but to make a list and prioritize that list. So you know that everything on the top of that list you need to go for first, and then the things towards the bottom of the list, if you don't manage to buy those, then it's not the worst thing in the world. But at the top of my list, I usually have things like electrical items. If I need to buy a new TV, or if I want to buy a new iPad or something like that, that's typically on the top of my list, because I feel like those more expensive items that do get discounted down by PC World, Currys, or wherever it is, those are the things that are typically going to go first. So keep the things that you really need or want at the very top of your list. Third tip is quite an obvious tip, but I don't ever go shopping for Black Friday by myself. Black Friday and Boxing Day, I don't go by myself. I always take somebody with me, typically my mum. We love to get a little bargain. She's probably more of a bargain queen than I am, but I always go with somebody. I separate my list, and we both go to separate ends of the store, or sometimes separate stores, and we'll make sure that we catch the bargains early. 2 is better than 1. So tip number 4 is mainly for those of you who are shopping online. Some of us don't want to get trampled on in the store, so we prefer to buy these items from the comfort of our home. So if you like to do that, then a really great tip for you is to put things in your basket like a day or 2 before Black Friday. So when Black Friday comes, all you need to do is make your payment, and it's so much quicker, it's so much easier, and you can avoid the stress of having to quickly race through your website to try and find the coat, the shoes, the jacket, the dress, the jumper, as they're literally just becoming out of stock because everybody else is on there buying things. So put it in your basket, keep it there for like a day or so, and then make your purchase on Black Friday. Another great tip, and this isn't just in relation to Black Friday, but I found that in some websites, I don't know if it happened to Boohoo, I can't remember, but in some websites, when you keep things in your basket for a certain amount of time, maybe a few days or so, they will email you sometimes. They may email you a voucher code that you can use to get money off. Sometimes these things are already discounted, and you might even be able to get more money off because they've just been sitting there in your basket for so long. The brand want to entice you to spend that money. Another great tip, this is something that I like to do, again, not just for Black Friday, but for Boxing Day and a couple of other events throughout the year, is to follow the brands and subscribe to their mailing list. Now, usually I don't like subscribing to mailing lists because I just have not got time for you to fill my inbox up with offers and notifications and all of this sort of stuff. But when it comes to making a big saving, like on Black Friday, on Boxing Day, January sales, even on my birthday, when it comes to restaurants and you guys want to give me a meal here, a free drink there, Prosecco, I love to sign up to the mailing list. If you don't want to join the mailing list, you can follow these companies on Instagram, maybe even on Snapchat. You can follow them on Twitter, any of their social media, as well as their mailing list. You may be able to pick up some extra bargains. Another tip, and this tip is to help your emotional well-being while you're shopping on Black Friday, is to not feel like you're missing out if something has gone and is out of stock and you haven't been able to buy it in the sale. There are plenty of other opportunities. There's still Cyber Monday, then you have Boxing Day, then you have the January sale. So there's always going to be an opportunity for you to pick up a bargain. Black Friday, as we all know, can be super hectic, and I see every year on the news that somebody's been trampled on, somebody's been hurt, that security had to get involved. Not about that life. When it comes to shopping on Black Friday, because it can be so hectic, it's a really good idea to make sure that you try on your items beforehand. If it comes to clothing, when it comes to electrical equipment, rather than wait until Black Friday to go and ask your sales advisor about the product, go in beforehand, ask them about the TV, ask the person about the coffee machine, find out which sachets you need to use with the coffee machine and the prices of those and that sort of thing. Definitely go out and find out about your product or your item of clothing, try it on, take pictures before Black Friday comes, because when Black Friday is here, you are not going to have the time. And I think typically on Black Friday, a lot of the changing rooms are closed in some of the places that I've been in, so you don't even have the opportunity to try it on anyway. So go in beforehand and save yourself time. Next tip, get into a little bit of stealth mode, suss out the layout of the store. Obviously the layout of the store will change. Sometimes it will change just before the Black Friday sales come, but if you can try to work out the layout of the store and roughly where the products are that you want, when you come in that store, you're going to be nifty and nimble and you're going to go around the corner and pick up this and go to the next corner and pick up the laptop, and you're literally going to find your shopping experience so much easier when you know where it is that you need to go in the store. The next tip is to dress for the occasion. Don't go to Black Friday wearing heels, and don't go to Black Friday wearing layers and layers. It might be cold outside, but don't keep your jumper on and your big jacket and your woolly hat and your scarf and your gloves. It's not appropriate for the occasion. You're going to get hot. You're going to be with 1,000,001 bulls in the china shop banging into you. Not about that life. And also, too many layers, you're going to be a bit stiff. You need to be able to nip and reach around and get things. Like, you really need to be agile in this situation. So dress for the occasion and make sure that you're able to go and grab whichever bargains it is you want, and you're not going to be like a ball of sweat. Is a ball of sweat even a saying? No. You're not going to be dripping with sweat and struggling for breath because you have too many layers on. Next tip is to bring some wheels. If you can bring a miniature, depends on what you're going to buy, I guess, but you can bring a miniature suitcase. You might want to bring one of those big IKEA bags. Bring something that's going to make it easy for you to carry all of your bags. If you're going to go to a couple of shops, you're going to go and buy clothes, you're going to buy electrical equipment, you're going to buy designer gear, you're going to buy bags, and you're going to buy perfume and stuff like that, then make sure that you have the means to carry all of these things. Having something with wheels, like a small suitcase, is perfect. You buy your stuff, chuck it in the suitcase, and you just go and wheel it to the next store, and then you repeat the process again. It's so difficult, and I find this difficult on Boxing Day as well, when I've gone to 1,000,001 stores and I have so many bags and I need to go back to the car, chuck them in the car and then go back. I feel like I'm missing out for 10-15 minutes or so. So if you have a suitcase, an old lady's bag with like the trolley with the wheels or something that means that you can just transport everything nice and nimbly, then it makes your life so much easier. Another tip for Black Friday is to compare prices. The place where you are, PC World for example, Curry's, wherever it is, may not be the cheapest. Just because it's Black Friday and you see that they say it's on sale, it might be cheaper elsewhere. So definitely make sure that you go onto any price comparison website and check the price to see where is offering you the cheapest. feel that bad products that are rubbish has sometimes been discounted for Black Friday. I often find that on Black Friday, Tesco's will have a TV, don't know the name, never heard of it in my life, I'm going to call it Digicamp, and it's gone down from £800 and it's now £200, and people will go and kill themselves to buy it. But you really need to think about whether that product is actually a decent product. And it is true that sometimes these places will discount products that aren't really selling, or that aren't really a very good make or model or whatever it is, just in order to get them off the shelves for Black Friday. So before you go and make any brash decisions, make sure that you research the products that you're buying to see if it's any good. If it's not going to last you for a little while, there is literally no point in spending your dollar. The last tip, I think, is the biggest tip, and is basically, if you don't need it, then don't buy it. Unless you planned on buying this particular product, then don't go into the shop and be like, oh, it's discounted, I'm going to buy it, because you just wasted your £200 or your £100 or however much it is. Unless it's something that you were planning on buying, or you're going to buy it for a present for somebody or something like that, there's no point in buying it. You're not making a saving if you weren't going to buy it in the first place. So guys, I hope this video was useful for you all, and I hope that these hacks help you. Let me know in the description box below what bargains you managed to get, and if any of you went on everything £5 and got the free item. I'm not sure if there's an actual free item that you get to pick, or if they give you something for free, but do let me know. And I hope that you enjoy your Black Friday shopping. Bye.